YouTube, y'all, what's going on with y'all, man? It's KangDooms, and I had wanted to test something out, wanted to see something. If you follow my Twitter, you pretty much already saw secondhand how much VC it is to go from 60 to 99, and I decided to make a third build because I did recently get the 99 overall with the rebirth. So that means that first build, which was very important in making, like everything transfers over. What was more important for me was getting the 99. So this right here is the second build, the switchable lockdown defender, 6'9", 186, 75, and it's actually something that I might end up using because of a badge that I want to try out for legend. Does it vary? Well, how much VC is it from the 60 to the 99? And it was actually a big old debate about this. Like, a lot of people they were not feeling this at all. They were not rocking with it. I'm gonna bring it up on my screen and just go to the tweet. We're just gonna scroll down and just see what people are talking about. I'm gonna do it. This is a completely different build. I definitely wanted to see like if it's like a price difference in this or a VC scaling difference in this. There's something telling me that it's not, and this is just like the general area for it. But you also gotta include animations depending on what you make. If it's your first dunking build, getting all the dunk packages, the contact dunks, that's like an extra like 20k on top of the price of the first build. Not the first build, but like if you go from 60 to 99, and as you see, like it's still people like reacting to the tweet. It's people still going in about it. That was just likes though, but yes. So the first one that I made was this one, the 6'6" two-way 3-level scoring threat. This was the first build that I made once I got the 99 up from my guard, and I wanted to see the VC price. 374k, 903 VC. And when I tell you people was livid, oh my god, let's look at some of these tweets. Presto, of course, he's showing love on it. Kid, he's a troll. Envy, Envy Sauce guy, that's what a lot of people was really feeling. The pockets, because that is generally that's $250, $100, because that's 400k. At $50, 200k VC. So that leaves you with like, that's gonna leave you around like 25, 26k VC just off purchasing $100. So it is one of them things that you don't realistically have to do, which is what Wardell right here said. You could realistically make this less by just not putting up you don't need. The only thing about that is like the balanced builds. I'm thinking of like those 0.4s, like those big builds that have everything like in the 80s and 75s. That's essential because those are the builds that want to do everything. To their point, they're not wrong. That is something you can typically do. That's not something as a consumer is going to be like, that's not what a consumer is going to think, because you'll want that 99. I know off first hand that I've seen a lot of comp people, and it's something that I do also in previous 2Ks, like knowing that I didn't put dunking on my build, but like it would go up based off if it was tied to something, then I wouldn't put anything on my dunk at all because it's not going to trigger. Or I get what Wardell is saying, but so what my response true, but it's not the purpose of this post. The purpose of the post is just me showing the price of it, that's all. It wasn't nothing deeper than that, but the reaction that I got out of it from the 2K community was pretty interesting. It wasn't surprising, but it was pretty interesting because some people was like, I spend that anyway. Like, as much as I play this game, like dang, I guess that's how much I'm spending. Prominence drip. Not as bad as I thought. I was thinking close to 500k. 500k is crazy. 500k would have been insane. I only said down there just off how, it's just how I talk my lingo. But it's, of course, it's closer to 400k. And like, black people math, we round shit up. Like to the nearest 100, 110, like whatever. We rounding it up. And then you got some people like light on thun, like bruh, it's just a build. It's a build. Is this something that I would use the 6'6"? Looking at it, I can use this. I'm not an idiot, so I know like my 45 pass app. I know what passes I can make, especially with the lanes in this game. I know what I can and cannot make. The passes I can make is me dribbling it to you and handing off the ball. The ball will never like leave my hand at a distance. That I understand, and I can make my adjustment in playing like that. But back to the point. that was just how some people was feeling. Like they would talk about the build, stuff like that. Just getting off topic with it. One's build from Aiden, that's not that 6-6 isn't the One's build. May's remix kind of made. He went back in time, and I do remember this. It was like $20. It was not a lot of VC like racking up your mod player at all back then. Like 2K14, I remember it being like at most like 1,000, like 1,200 VC, like getting like signature skills for your badges, ranking up to level 3. It wasn't that much, and the attributes wasn't that expensive. And you got people asking how much it was, but just fast forward, just skimming through it and all that. Some people they make me laugh too. I'm not gonna lie. George, I guess I'm gonna grind my build from 60 overall. Then no money spent. I respect that. Like if you do that, because man, I'm trying to picture myself playing on the 60 overall on Hall of Fame difficulty, because I don't remember it being like that in 2K11 and 2K10. I'm really trying to remember, because I know we didn't spend, because it was skill points. VC wasn't a thing until 2K13. So first 3 years of my player, it was skill points. I can't remember if we legit started off as a 60. I don't think so, but I do remember uploading some 2K12, but I think it was just clips. I can't remember, but that's what that put me in the realm of, because it's like, damn, like you start off from a 60 on this without like doing like a YouTube series. I know about the no money spend series that people post that they've done before. Just like, I don't think George, like, does he do content? No, I don't think George does content. Nah, he a Niners fan. That's what I see. I don't think he does content, so I mean, more power to him. But man, that's hell. That's hell for sure. So yeah, you got a lot of people asking how much that is, and you can tell it's one of those situations. To me, you can tell it's one of those situations of like people normally having one build, and maybe they'll probably make a second one later on, because just off them asking how much the price is. This has been a thing since 2K23. From what I remember, 22 I can't remember too well, but 23 I remember when I first got my logo and I got the free build for the season 6 logo recipient. I put up the VC towards the new build. I'm like, bruh, I posted on Twitter too. I was like, oh my gosh, 60 to 99, like, bruh. So it's been that $100 to 200k VCs for a minute now. Yeah, you got some people that did rock with the build, but that's enough of the tweets. If you like, it's being talked about. I'm still scrolling. It's being talked about. Not a lot of, I couldn't respond to everybody. Had life going on, all that stuff. A lot of people was talking about it, so definitely people feel some type of way. It was off topic with some things, but hey, let them. somebody added a diss. When I saw that, I was like, bro, ain't no way somebody added a 2K25 diss. Like, it's no way. But enough of that though. It even got to the point of spam, bro. Sheesh. But enough of that though. Now the new build, y'all saw the price of that one. Now the new build, this is something that I'm actually going to put VC towards, because I want to try Legend, offline, and Nair, and I have everything that I need for the build. It's going to be kind of crazy, I think so, because the way layups work, you got to start sending some shit. We got to jump at some shit. Let's just put this VC up and see what we get to it with it. If it's close, if it's expensive, I need to move mine. Gotta be sure to follow me on all my socials. Everything social media is KangDooms. That's me. I guess I could talk about the build while I rank all these up. So this would be more of a back end, but you see the switchable lockdown defender. It can play lock. It's not intended to play lock. Definitely not. This is supposed to be a true back end. Like, you see the 86 board, but boxing out. When I get boxed out, be silver. Probably gonna get moves more times than to none. I like the 89 interior. The defense is beyond perfect in my opinion. I wanted to get my steal higher, of course, but I couldn't get that. I was like, man, I see why they did what they did, like in settling for certain badges. But you see we're at 300k, bro, and it is still going up. So I'm guessing this is typically that range, and I consider this more of a balanced build instead of like, well, nah, I'm not gonna say that because my playmaking is bad. Yeah, the playmaking is bad, so I can't say it's balanced. And then I got like it's pretty heavy defensively. Nah, I'm not gonna say it's balanced because the back end, like the defense, the rebound, and the physicals, yeah, that's the strength of this build. Literally, well, not the literal strength, but yeah. So this is 374k, 956. So this build is actually more expensive than the 66 that we just saw on Twitter, and that's pretty. It's pretty much the general range of it. That's all that this video was talking about. I wanted to see. Let me put this on YouTube, see how the people on YouTube feel about it. What's their thoughts, their input about it, and yeah, you're spending $100 for a build if you decide to go from 60 to 99 off rip. Is it worth it? It's worth it based off how much you play. Like if you rep grinding, if you enjoying the game, you intend on playing it every night. Yeah, it's worth it. So like for me, like when I get my VC up or when I'm ready to swipe that card, you'll see this. You're gonna see me on back end sometimes because I like this build a lot for one, and then of course I create content for 2K for myself. Most importantly, I enjoy the content that I create. I like playing defense too. A lot of people got on my ass about the versatile stopper, and I ain't even made it yet. It could do way more. The vert was way higher, strength was higher. It was way more physical heavy. That it could do everything defensively that was needed. But this one can shoot. I get LeBron dunks on this. That's pretty much it for the video, man. We way past. I feel like I'm yapping. I say this at the end of every video. If you make it this far, I feel like I'm yapping, rambling. Yeah, that's how much it costs. That's 2 builds that y'all saw. That's around the price. That's around the say. I'm not gonna say exact, but it's around that 370k range, and then you gotta include animations. Animations carry over from builds that you bought in previous, so I don't have to buy no dunks or nothing like that. I do gotta buy LeBron dunk package since I get his with this build because I'm 6'9", and you don't get LeBron with the 6'3", which is in my first build. So it's something that I know I gotta get just off the strength of that. But hey, man, KangDooms, I'm out, y'all. Hey, 200Ks, that's how much it is. Y'all be easy, man. Take care.